Everybody, welcome to Crypto Chat Africa. Check us out on cryptochatafrica.com. But yeah, let's get straight to the point. This is going to be an audio post, even though it's uploaded to YouTube. Look, we called things that happen with FTX, even though this is still a black swan. Yeah, we can expect things to, for example, if you trip and fall and you scrape your knee or something like that, that could be expected. Bear markets, you trip and fall or whatever. Black swan is when something is so catastrophic that it has a underlying effect with so many other things. If you trip and fall and then you split your head open, and because you tripped and fell, you now cause other people on your same neighborhood and the neighborhood next to it and the neighborhood after that to break their legs. Some people fall over, their back is broken. Some people's home now has a crack in the wall and all of that. It's like you cause an earthquake because you trip and fall. Now that is a black swan. All right, that's something that's unpredictable. But look, the governments are trolling in front of our face. Clearly, this looks like an open shut case of a lot of corruption that's here. And at the very least, should there be arrests that go out? It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it would be. If Tornado Cash developers can go under, if other developers can go under for the Silk Road for people using the website and they can go under, then why is this person that runs an exchange at the very least, if nobody else, why hasn't anything been done against him? Why? Because they're trolling us. Essentially, they're trolling us right now. That's all it is. Now, aside from that, how do we basically call this, even without knowing an FTX thing? Well, number one, remember, for the people that have been in our Discord or on our Telegram, we keep talking about taking your profits and take them off the exchange. Yeah, you make your money and then you take it off the exchange. Now, there are some people that are in a loss, so they never had a chance to take it off an exchange because they haven't made any money. But if you're making money, we're like, hey, not financial advice, but it seems like it would be a good idea if we started with $10,000 on an exchange. Next thing you know, we got 12,000. All right, start taking some profits off. Maybe you take the 2 off, it goes right back down to 10. You get back up to 10,500, take the 5 off, so on and so forth, and then slowly leave a little bit there. Now it's 11,000 on there, but you took off 4,000. Now there's 15,000 on there, but you took off maybe 8, 9, or 10,000, right? And at some point, maybe you say, hey, I'm going to leave this on there until it gets up to 20,000, 30,000. Okay, cool. You know what? Take the original 10 off. Take a little bit of some for yourself. Obviously, there are things that are taxes, not tax, legal, financial advice here. These are educational purposes only. But yeah, this is to avoid those situations. This is the reason being. I went through the Cryptopia hack. There was that Quadriga DX, I think, or GX, the Canadian exchange that just kind of scammed out people. There's the MT Gox thing that happened. There are so many other exchanges that go under. And remember, this summer, I don't think people remember, or just this year, when it was going to be that trader that was going to be liquidated if Solana touched $21 and something. Remember the one exchange? You guys know, say it in the comment section below, that they say, hey, we're not going to have enough liquidity if this person gets liquidated. If this whale gets liquidated for this long, then we're going to be going under. And then what did that exchange do? They did special privileges that they don't give anybody else. And they said, hey, we're going to slowly whittle this down so that it doesn't do anything. That was already a sign right there for everybody. Just like regular banks could be insolvent, and it's kind of like, hey, it's the perception, because when you do those types of things, where you just kind of make currencies up out of thin air, yeah, that's kind of like the game of how it is. Remember the 2007, 2008 depression, even though they called it a Great Recession and everything, the depression, they keep changing the goalposts and the names. But from my viewpoint, it looks like it was a depression, and many people really didn't recover. Okay, that portion right there, if that started with such a tiny, was it 5 billion or 50 billion? At the end of the day, there were trillions of dollars that were affected from just a few billion, and quadrillions because of derivatives. quadrillions because of derivatives. So you got quadrillions and trillions of dollars that get affected by a few billion. Those things, those are some of the same people that are in crypto right now. So of course, it's obvious that we're going to have some of these types of crashes going forward. So we have to protect ourselves, make sure that we put our money stored away, paper wallets, hardware wallets, even though the thing happened with Ledger and there's privacy concerns that you have to do when you buy things like that. Maybe even cash out some that you have already paid yourself, pay your taxes and all of those things. These are things that we have to do ourselves. Many people will learn the hard way, just like I did myself. And going forward, people will now be better for it. But we called these things beforehand. Yeah, I didn't see FTX before. Now, I didn't have really any exposure to FTX myself. The exchange, while it looked very nice, it was just asking for too much information just coming up off the rip. So I didn't really touch it like that. You're just asking for too much information off the rip. Oh, and by the way, if we're going to look for the next situation that happens, remember, take your profits and pay yourself. Remember, paying ourselves isn't a bad idea. Paying ourselves isn't a bad idea. Taking our monies off the exchange, yeah, obviously, if you're trading, the money is on the exchange. If you need to use the exchange, great. We may have some things going forward where we talk about an exchange, but that doesn't take away the effect and the need for you to take profits and you take that to yourself. I want you guys to always remember that. Also, if you want to get on the ahead of time and you want to be able to do some swing trades, we're even moving toward day trading again, whether it's leverage or spot. Come on and join our Discord. Go over to cryptochatafrica.com. Check out the pricing there. There's some that are in the thousands. There are some in the hundreds that you can join different groups like that. Definitely check us out. We have a Telegram group and we have an open public Discord. But check out cryptochatafrica.com. It has all of the redirect links there where you can find a Telegram and all of those things. Definitely join us because we are out here. We're in this portion for education. And for those that are traders, you're in here to make money. For the people that are developing cryptocurrencies, obviously that is a whole different mindset. I'm in here to make money, but also I'm in here for the technology as well. But when I'm in trading mode, which are many of the people that are around me, if I'm in trading mode, I look at it like, okay, we need to go ahead and look at this. How do I make money? How do I reduce the risk while I'm making the money here? And then after I've made the money, how do I protect that money? These are things that people don't consider. So go ahead and join us. We love to see you there. And let us know. There are any questions that you have, put it in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with other people because we're going to have more. Also, by the way, last thing, look, it was so many different things going on last week. I didn't really even mention, at least here, I had to move to a different location. I was moving personally. And so, hey, all of that stuff was going on, crazy things going on with that. I really didn't even mention FTX. And that's just a clear thing. Like, hey, look, I didn't want to fall into the hype bubble, but at the same time, I think I should have mentioned this more just so that if we were to get people, we can point out some of the things that we call right, like we call the top of the market. And I think this would have been the bottom had that black swan not happened. Now, some people argue like, hey, that comes with the territory, but not that big. Come on now, not that big. We all got to admit, not that big. That's a little bit different. This is far reaching to a different level. But yeah, we called the top, also the double top that happened in Bitcoin of the last major moves. We're catching most of those major moves that are happening with crypto. So if you want to find out how we're able to do that, then go ahead and join us. We're sharing that as far as education. Join us on that platform and on that journey so that we can make profits in crypto. Catch you all on the next one. Peace.